Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I am L to the W. I am a vlogger and a all-around car enthusiast. I sit on 5 muscle cars, a Grand National 2005 GTO, a 99 Trans Am Firehawk, a 2017 Camaro 2SS, and maybe you can kind of see back behind here maybe is a 2005 Chevy SS 4-door sedan. But anyway, this little piece here that I've zoomed in on is an antenna mount for the HHR right here. Somebody being nice offered me some. I went to a self-service car wash and somebody had some minutes left in it, and normally all I do is power wash the grill in the front because, you know, these things are just like impossible when I get a lot of bugs, and I hit the rims, put my $1.50 in there, and couple minutes and I'm done. Well, this guy had about like 5 minutes left in the machine, so I used the brush to kind of scrub the roof in that, and I ended up hitting the brush into the antenna, and pooh, she went flying, and I broke that. So I'm going to do this as quickly and painlessly as possible. We do have to get under the headliner to do this. As you can see, there is a bolt right here, so it is going to bolt through the roof, and we have to get under the headliner. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Alright, very first step we're going to do is we have to get these sun visors out of here. There is 1 screw mount here, and then there is 3 here, and it uses a Torx 20 to get these out. So this very first screw right here is a little hard to get to because of this bar in the way. So what you want to do is go ahead and pop this loose, swing it down, flip it, and then flip it like that halfway, and now you got a straight shot to it. And if you have a drill, it makes life a whole lot easier. Next step, we're going to get behind this thing with the pick tool, and looks like we got a Phillips head. And once you get that, it'll just pop out the top, and then pull it towards you. You can see you have this tab right here that's down in the bottom of the dash. Right now, if you have the factory tweeters, you'd push in right here to disconnect it. I'm not sure how much cable is on the factory one. I did aftermarket on mine, so I got plenty of cable. I can just let mine swing down there, but that's all you need. I'm hoping that we can go ahead. You got the headliner right here kind of overlaps, so we're just going to go ahead and pull that down, and hopefully we can reach in there and get this done. Alright, so unfortunately that's not going to work. The headliner is flexing too bad right here, so we're going to have to take this off. So again, we're going to carefully take our pick tool, get it in back behind this plastic, and pop that off. Let that down, and another Phillips head screwdriver, and then we're going to have to pop that off. And there's a big Torx right here that we need to remove this seat belt. There's really no secret to that piece. It's just a clip there and a clip there. So it's just a matter of pulling straight. I mean, there's no other really way to do it. Just kind of got to pull. Just seeing a little dramatic, it flying out of my hand, so it's kind of funny. But so that screw and the Torx. Then we can pop this piece out. I'm just going to pry it back. There's no reason for me to actually just take it all the way off because we're just trying to drop the headliner down. But be careful when you do this. These splines have to be in that bolt good, or you can actually twist this. And this is a T50, if you're wondering. And as you can see, this is what we needed to give us the extra leverage. I got my light here helping hold it down. But here's the 2 wires that we need to disconnect. We need to disconnect these 2 wires here. So we push in here and unplug. And this one I'm not sure. I'm just going to wiggle it one way or another until it does something. Alright. Alright, I don't know how good this is going to show up, but our bolt should be like right there. And don't worry, you won't have the silver stuff. This is a sound deadening I did for the stereo system I have in this car, so you won't have this stuff hanging in your way. Alright, very important here, the way this comes with the nut installed, we're going to leave it like that, and we're just going to drop that through the roof. Because see, this washer right here is designed to run up that and expand out and hold that tight. So now we are going to go ahead, take our 10 millimeter and tighten that down. Alright, so here's our new antenna mount. Installed nice and tight, so now we can enjoy some FM if that's what you're into. Personally, I'd listen to XM, but I didn't want water getting in the car because that thing being broke. So there you have it. Anyway, that's how to fix it, man. If this video has helped you out, please let me know it helped you. I enjoy hearing from people that this has worked for, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it and it helped you out, and subscribe to the channel if you're into car stuff and that, you know, and like to enjoy having more subscribers, help grow the channel. So anyways, that's it. The only thing left to do is just reverse the process. Go ahead and put your headliner back up and everything, and unfortunately my computer is kind of down. I can't pull up the proper torque specs for the seat belts, but search it out. The seat belts should be torqued, and a little blue Loctite thread locker on that, keep it safe. So again, happy motoring. We'll see you in the next video.